It wasn't so long ago we were all marvelling and wondering what this new ship from Frontier Developments was actually going to be. And with Frontier Unlocked, that was released. It's now the Lakon Type 11 Prospector. Now that word Prospector obviously has connotations along with mining, and a new mining tool was reviewed. So we're going to go and have a look through what Frontier Developments have told us and think about what they haven't. The Lakon Type 11 Prospector. A lot of people saw the initial image and thought, that's a Lakon, that is. See that there? And it's in an asteroid belt. Therefore, it's got to be a miner. And I think we were well spot on there. Although Frontier do start to throw some curveballs out there. But in general, the community was right. The Lakon Type 11 Prospector, dedicated mining ship, off-center cockpits, dedicated mining tools, all that sort of thing. On Frontier Unlocked in July, normally the Elite Dangerous takes the last slot. They keep the Elite Dangerous commanders waiting, but this time it was brought forward to the prime position slot right at the beginning of the show. And what a treat we had indeed. Screenshots, early renderings of in-game flight, you name it, we had it. Like all Lakon ships, it's obvious to see this is a very functional design, a very industrial design. Not too unreminiscent of what we saw with the Type 8, and quite a move away of what the other Lakon ships have been in the past. There's also a little bit of Panther Clipper, I think, there at the back, but this new mining tool does give pause for thought. This ship also has an off-center cockpit, where it has been said that this mining tool can be seen to operate and fire from the cockpit area, as you can see in some of the renderings that we've got on the screen. The thruster nacelles as well. It's all about nacelles lately in Elite Dangerous, don't you think? I think it is. So, laser mining, prospecting, the Lakon Type 11 Prospector. It all seems to be in the name. But what else can it do? What hasn't Frontier told us about this? Who knows? Now, during the stream, Frontier Developments also mentioned the fact that the animated pistons and how the ship's going to look different when it takes off and lands. Pistons everywhere on this ship, might even drop the back a little bit as well. There was that aspect of it as well. New type of modules where we've already heard about that mining laser type thing. Look out, asteroids beware is what he actually said. So definitely a laser mining tool. Well, no surprises there. And also the off-center cockpit, as we can see in this render in front of us right now. That off-center cockpit is all about, and they say, and I quote, well, when you're looking around, you can see it deploy, and I quote, in normal mode or VR mode. VR mode. VR players, are we getting a little bit more love? We know they render the cockpits for the VR player as well. Wouldn't it be great if VR came back and made it a bit of a thing? They also mentioned in length about the new module. Yes, folks, the new whatever it is mining laser. It certainly does look like a mining laser, and they said they like with the new ships to have a new specific module. So, of course, with the Panther Clipper, we had the new dedicated cargo rack, the 8D, the 7D, and now the other D-rated modules that you can get via the community goal. But now this is going to have a dedicated mining laser. And this being a dedicated chip, they also mentioned the fact that they want to make it specific for something as well. Either way, when's it going to be released? They were somewhat vague. The autumn. So any time between, let's face it, the end of September and November, I would say, because other than that, it starts to become winter, in my opinion. Is when we're going to get it. They also mentioned as well that Vanguards is also going to be slightly delayed. And that's fine by me. Get it right. Get it right and get it right first time. Or get as close to it being right as you possibly can. And then leave a bit of time to fix it. Either way, exciting times, everybody. The Lakon Type 11 Prospector. What haven't they told us about it? Well, there's lots of different things on there as well. So here we are in good old paint once again. So we get a good pencil on the go, a bit of red pen. So here we've got the hatch and the entrance and egress ramp. So here we're looking at, you know, cargo bay. Yeah. We've got the pylons that everyone's talking about here. And animated. So I'm assuming by the look of that, that would push upwards. This would go up. This would go up too. I reckon that rotates. Landing gear. Right there. There's the cockpit off center. And we've got additional hard points, which I think are going to be here, here, here. Don't know about there. Quite possibly. Let's change angles. Now from this angle, we can see a few other options. So let's go back to our pens. I reckon that here moves this way. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Again, we've got the cockpit here. That is the slot for the special mining weapon. What the hell is this? Who knows? These at the back here, very reminiscent of the Type 8. That looks like a hard point. That looks like a hard point. Again, I think that might go that way. That looks like it might go down. And they might contract upwards, I think. Interesting though, isn't it? Very interesting. Very good design. Very good design. Very functional design. Lots of thrusters bolted on. Wonder how fast this old thing's going to go. This is a medium ship, not a large. Bit of a surprise this, because I thought they were done with medium ships. And what's this going to give us over the Type 8? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, this has been a first look at the Lakon Type 11 Prospector. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you soon.